Hello guys, and welcome to the very first edition of my Deconstructions. Since we don't have the possibility to interact with fans in a way that we used to, as in performing for fans, I decided to give you a little glimpse into my work progress and how I go about producing and writing my tracks. So yeah, let's start off plain and simple as most house tracks, and since I do like a form of disco house, it's the same. Started off with a kick drum, in this case like a real kick drum. Pretty straightforward, I guess, and yeah. And then pretty soon we have a bass line. As you may know from my other songs, I really love a slap bass. I don't know, just have been using it on the last, 10 tracks or so. And in this case, it was a loop. Sometimes I play, I got the ample bass, which is my favorite plugin. And mostly I play this, but if I find a loop, then I'm not too good to use a fine loop. And in this case, we had this slap bass right here. And what I often use is either I use the amplitude as an amp, or Sound Toys, which is one of my favorite companies, by the way. Use the Sound Toys plugins. In this case, we have the Larry G Thunder Bass, and if I crank it all the way up, you will see that it basically just filters a lot of stuff in the low end, and then there's a phaser in the high end. So let me play it solo. But this is a little bit too, feels like it's underwater. So I usually have to mix a little bit like this. So the slap and the distortion actually come through. Yeah, that's the bass line. And then I have my Rhodes, which is the obvious choice for music like this. Let me see. Okay. Which is a pretty straightforward, easy progression, I'd say. Let me see. This is a Rhodes Mark V. This software right here is Launch Lizard. It's fairly cheap, but sounds amazing to my ears. It's a great emulation, and let me show you real quick. It has a lot of different styles. So you have the Rhodes, Wurlitzer, electric pianos, then like emulations of classic tracks, and even an organ. But enough talking, let's see how this sounds with the play. Let me see, what was it? Okay, so it was like a C, and then that's it. Yeah, quite easy. Let me see here. We got the MIDI. Let me solo the MIDI. And yeah, that's it. As far as my guitars go, it's also 50-50. If I find a nice progression from a pack I downloaded, I will use it. But for example, for moving, I played my own guitar. But in this case, we have this like disco-esque, standard disco guitar. And pretty much the only thing you have to keep in mind when it comes to disco guitar is to use this phasing as much as you like. I think Daft Punk always like cranks it up all the way, but I like it just more for the feel, I think. Yeah, then we have some pretty simple hi-hats. Just an open and a soft one. Some of these parts aren't mixed because I usually like to mix on the go, but for these tracks I have a final mix done by my friend and great producer Kalima. If you need mixing, he does a great job. Yeah. So some of these are unmixed. But basically, we got this one, and then we have this cowbell. I'm just a fan of cowbell, I don't know. And obviously, some clap. And yeah, this is the first part. And then we drop into the first vocal part, which is this. I don't know. Yeah, let's play it with this. I don't know if this is wet.
I've got a feeling it stays up and no way before, and I can take no more. I stop believing you can show me any kind of love. You just keep lying on.
Yeah, this is my vocal. A lot of people are surprised to hear my talking voice. I don't know, because it's quite low, but I think I can sing it, even though it's in the morning right now. Let's see. Yeah. I've got a feeling. Yeah. I've got a feeling it says up and no way before. Yeah, this is like a little cheeky verse part. Then let's go on. Then it drops into, let's activate everything. Drops into this part here.
Kind of love, you just keep lying on.
And then I clap. Okay, the next up is this, I don't know what's called, jar bells, but I don't know if it's the right name, but it's basically just some tuned up go-go, or sounds as if you would hit bottles. I thought it sounded quite nice, and then the next part is the standard high string that, I don't know, everybody uses. It's good to build some suspense, I think. Then effects, right here. And then dropping back in like nothing but.
I've got a feeling,
Got a feeling it says up and no way before.
and I can take no more. I stop believing you can show me any kind of love. You just keep lying on.
And then, as you may hear, just played a little addition to my standard Rhodes, which is right here, just so it has some high-end silkiness to it. Let's listen to it alone.
You just keep lying on.
Yeah, just some melody parts, and then so it complements the main Rhodes. Yeah, and that's basically it already. It's not a really complicated track. I think the magic is in the groove and the mix also. But yeah, let's listen maybe one more time how it all drops together, because there's another tambourine coming in. These are really good recordings. I didn't record these myself, but I think they sound awesome, and you can use them for every occasion. So yeah, let's listen to the.
You just keep lying on.
Obviously, some bongos too. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you liked my little peek into my workflow. I would try to do this more often and even in more detail. I didn't want it to tell you too much today, because I have a lot of plugins that I think are really important for this kind of music, and I want to show you piece by piece on different tracks I do how to accomplish my sound, at least. I think there are a lot of great producers out there who do good disco funk music still today. And yeah, I hope the genre will rise up again, which it does a little bit in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you like this and see you next time.